For Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by Adventure Cave Tours. Live a day in the life of a real adventurer with Adventure Cave Tours. Springfield Green County Park Board, reminding you to go play. Blue Current, moving you forward since 1929. Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service. Call Southwest Missouri's best plumber today for a free estimate. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
And good morning to you. It's Tuesday. Somehow it feels like Thursday to me, though. So I'm not sure. That's probably not a good sign.
I think not. I think we would agree that that's not a good sign.
Yeah. Let's start this Tuesday with some news.
All right. Springfield Church has about $1,000 in damages to fix after someone spray painted messages attacking their religion. Messages were painted on a church van at Faith Tabernacle Church. One of them said, "Hail Satan." Another said, "Spread love, not Jesus." 90 acres of land just west of Branson burned yesterday. It was a prescribed burn by the Missouri Department of Conservation. They are trying to reinvigorate the land and get rid of some invasive trees that have overpowered many others.
Okay, you got to do that every now and then. State of Missouri has a new program to get more adults working. The Adult Learner Program has a goal of training and certifying 150,000 Missouri adults to get them back in the workforce by 2028. The program will focus on helping Black, Hispanic, and rural Missourians. And heads up off, if you're out on the roads today, especially at the Lake of the Ozarks area, the Bagnell Dam Bridge is closed from 9 to 4 today. That's a big deal. State Highway Department is repairing concrete on the Bagnell Dam Bridge because that's concrete you want to be working. You want it to work properly on the dam. And tomorrow or Thursday, it depends, work will begin at the intersection of Kansas Expressway and Sunset in Springfield. MoDOT is adding a left turn lane on Sunset to Kansas and then a right turn lane on southbound Kansas Expressway. That's a project that's expected to go through June. So get ready for a couple of months of that.
Yes. Meanwhile, if you've driven on Grant Avenue in the last couple years, you know a lot of work is still being done to turn it into a parkway. One of the issues in delaying it was having to buy more land near the intersection of Grant and Sunshine. That intersection has seen a lot of construction work over the last 4 months, and it's still not finished quite yet. We're told it should wrap up in April, but the rest of the parkway still has quite a bit of work left to go. So,
yeah, we were, and I've been excited about that parkway. But man, it feels like it's dragging. And now when I happen to drive Grant Avenue, I get less excited about it because
it is going to be great.
It's kind of a mess.
If you look at the pictures of what it's going to look like, it's going to be great.
Well, it's going to be cool.
Yeah. Progress.
Yeah.
This February was better than February of 2023 when it comes to home sales in the Springfield area. They hit 400 last month, adding up to more than $115 million sold. That's about a $10 million increase over last year. Things are headed in the right direction. That's good.
Okay. It's hopeful. Well, scams are everywhere, literally everywhere. This could be a scam right now that you're watching. I'm not even sure. This story is proof of that. Americans suffered a record $12.5 billion in losses from online scams in 2023. That's an increase of more than $2 billion over 2022. More than a third of those losses last year came from investment scams. Everybody trying to make money, and that's how you lose it sometimes. Ransomware also is costing companies and even some governments a lot of money. Ransomware.
That is the truth. Yes. If you stay in Airbnbs, listen up. This is for you. The company will no longer allow security cameras in common spaces like living rooms and hallways. Until now, owners were allowed to have those cameras as long as they were clearly visible and disclosed to the renter before you got there. However, for the most part, Airbnb says even still, most owners did not have indoor cameras at all, but some did, especially the houses that are prone to big parties and things like that. So anywho, that is no more, says Airbnb, but outdoor cameras and doorbell cameras are still allowed.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've never really understood the indoor cameras, but I guess maybe if it's a big house that you've had party problems in the past, you may want to keep tabs on what's going on, but I'm for no cameras.
I'm for no cameras too, but I feel like that my only experience with Airbnbs is like our family of 5. But if you had like a lake Airbnb or something with like 10 rooms, I mean, because we have actually a friend who owns one down there, I think like that could be problematic. If 40 people are in there and tearing apart the house or who knows what, so.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that a camera's the issue.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry while I blow my nose over here. All right, now to this. Panera Bread is redoing their menu and offering some cheaper options. They're adding more salad and sandwich choices, including more items for less than $10 starting on April 4th. To which I say, yes, please, because lunch is so expensive. Everyone
Yeah.
else's also, we know this, but it is hard for me to drop even $10 on lunch.
Well, and you can't hardly go anywhere for less than $10 these days.
Right.
I went somewhere, it was just a fast food place. I won't even say which one. And it was fine. It was a sandwich, a side, and a drink. And it was $12.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
she
there
said
was a
it, when
story
she
about
said it, I was like,
Five
wait a minute,
Guys
what?
recently that was like just crazy
Oh,
price.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
I
And I
saw
like
that.
Five Guys. I've not been there in a really long time, but I really like their food. And I was
It was
like,
like
oh, what a bummer.
$23, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess join the club. So from all the other places. So, all right, before we go, we do want to remind you about aroundtheozarks.com because we have a community calendar there that you can submit your event if you have something going on. I mean, there are events for all shapes and sizes. And we want to say thank you to Springfield Special Products. Springfield Special Products is our newest sponsor for the podcast and specifically the events calendar. And we compile all of those, and it is truly remarkable how many different people add to it. So, for instance, on March 16th, so coming up, it's going to be the St. Patrick's Day Parade, which is Saturday.
Yeah.
So that's always fun for Springfieldians on Park Central Square, downtown Springfield. Starts at 2:00. So, yeah, hopefully that'll be fun for everyone. And that's just one of many different events. And here's what's fun, Ethan, this parade this year, I think it's had different routes historically, but it's going to hit C Street and downtown Springfield, both of those places this year, which
Yeah.
is cool because there's also some businesses on C Street offering incentives, giveaways. So they're expecting a good crowd, and you'll have to watch Abby Dyer's Wake Up Weather to figure out if it's going to rain on your parade. I feel like it's a little far out to accurately predict, but I'm sure she has the long range forecast or longer range forecast, if you will.
Yeah, I go to the community calendar all the time and look at it, and there's one thing on there that is through the 17th, March 14th through 17th, and it is the play that goes wrong over at the Landers Theater. I had a friend at work who saw that and said it was really, 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 really well done.
Oh,
So
that's fun.
I kind of like to see it. It sounds fun.
Sounds hilarious.
Everything that goes wrong can go wrong, and it's
Comedy of errors.
hijinks ensue. Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. So thanks to Springfield Special Products for sponsoring the calendar and letting you, Mr. Fourhats, know what's coming up.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. And one more thing before we go, the St. Jude Dream Home, which is an awesome house that they build every year, and then they raffle it off. So somebody in the area wins this beautiful home that has been constructed, and the proceeds go to the great work that St. Jude's is doing to help kids all over the place. So it's really cool. And yesterday, Around the Ozarks got to attend a floor signing. So before the carpet and everything goes on the floor, organizations and people got to go sign the floor and wish good luck to the people who are going to live there. And Around the Ozarks got to sign that. So we were thrilled to do that. And by signing it, we pledged our support for the life-saving mission of St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So
yes,
we get to
they
be
do
a partner.
good work.
Yeah, we get to be a partner with them doing life-changing work for kids and families. So
yeah,
you can go
I know
to
a patient who was in there. He's doing really weird now. really well now. Young man, first name Cross. I just love him. But I'll have to keep you posted because he's writing a book just about his experience with childhood cancer and his experience there. So anyway, or I
Wow.
think he's already written it, but it hasn't. I don't think he's released it quite yet. But I'll keep you posted because I got to know St. Jude a lot better when I did the half marathon a couple
Yeah.
months ago there. So
Yeah. And you can buy your raffle tickets, really good odds at winning a house. You
yeah,
can buy your raffle tickets
seriously.
if you go to Around the Ozarks on Facebook. We have a post there about the floor signing. So scroll down a little bit. You'll be able to see that. And there's a link there that you can enter to win the St. Jude Dream Home. And we've been in several of them, and they are very, very nice.
What a dream that would be.
No doubt.
All right. Well, have a great day. Thanks so much for joining us, and we hope to see you back here tomorrow morning.
Bright and early.